What's up? This is SportsNationCa. This is Jay Ticker coming to you with my man Peter Kid Chocolate.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. We actually appreciate you bringing us in your humble home.
Man.
Very humble brother as well, and I definitely got some good questions for you today because, you know, we want to give you the opportunity to have your fans. I mean, I saw that Twitter following and it's pretty crazy.
Thank you.
And we want to basically allow everyone to get a peek inside of your life. How did you act? So when you made that transition and we said, okay, now it's time to move from Grand Rapids, Michigan to the Big Apple, New York City. How did you feel? Did you feel that you were prepared for that moment?
For our safety, yeah. You
Okay.
know, it was, you know, what I was into in Grand Rapids was I was worried about my safety. I was looking over my back all the time, not knowing where I was going to be tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like.
And because New York is the place where you advanced from your Golden Glove to your professional career, would you say that that was the time in your life where you gained most of your confidence in the ring?
Yes, because I was out on my own. I had nobody to rely on. I had moms, I had pops, I had brother. I had just myself, so I had to rely on myself. So through all that, you have to build some type of confidence to be able to stand on your own 2 feet.
So through the series of injuries that you incurred, do you think that those kind of gave you a different look in life, at life?
Yeah. You know, anytime, you know, you can get an injury, not even expect them. And I'm just fortunate that none of my injuries has caused me to be on the bench for a time where I can't come back to boxing.
So now during those times of, even before you even, you know, got to the fights of the Craig McEwens or the Winkies, before then, how did life change for you once you signed with Golden Boy?
Oh man, they immediately made sure that I was like one of their top priorities to be able to get some important fights and get to where I wanted to be. So, you know, I had a fight with Jesse Brinkley, main event in Reno, Nevada. So, you know, they was setting me up pretty nice and everything to be able to, you know, work towards where I wanted to be at. So.
When you had your chance finally to fight Antoine Eccles, did you think the experience would be much different, or did you think that it was actually going to be pretty similar to the previous ones?
With any fight, I really didn't know what, you know, the results was going to be. That's why I prepared very hard to make sure that I see the fight in the gym and in the training before actually stepping in the ring. I prepare myself condition-wise to get ready for Antoine Eccles. I know he had experience, but you know, with everything in fighting comes with a challenge. So the challenge to be able to see if I was able to endure whatever he thought he can do to me. And, you know, I passed it with flying colors.
Now, since you're talking about the levels of training and you say each fight you want to get better, does the training actually get easier or more difficult? Or would you say neither one?
I would say definitely get more tough because you head into uncharted territories. You've never been there before. You got to get, you know, like a lot of these fighters that you, like Floyd Mayweather, one of the hardest working guys in the sport. So if you look to be on a level like him, you have to work, if not as hard as he does or harder. So like,
and so we did touch on a little bit of your training, you know, but let's talk about the regimens. Now, we don't want to let out any secrets or nothing like that, but we definitely want to make sure that we allow everyone to see how intense it is. But let's talk about how often you have to go to the gym to come out
with a belt like that. Well, since then I took that belt, I took my work ethic a little bit more. I got a boxing trainer, so I work with Rob, and then I work with Eric Brown, who does all my boxing. That's anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day in boxing training. Then I do 90 minutes with Brad, who does the strength, where I go to another gym in Santa Monica and we pushing our weights. And
what made you decide to say, you know what, after this fight, I'm gonna go ahead and throw everyone chocolate kisses. This is what I'm gonna do.
I've been doing that since my first fight.
I know.
And basically why I do that is because maybe, what if the people in the crowd never remember my name? They're gonna always remember I was the dude that threw the chocolate out. And that's how it happens. I threw the chocolate out and people kept remembering that. Oh, who is his name? The guy that threw the chocolate out. His name Chocolate Kid, or they got it mixed up, but they knew I was the guy that threw the chocolate out. Now, when the fans come to see me fight, they know I'm gonna do that. So it just shows me being humble. Like I said, being able to still do the same things that I did from, you know, my first fight.
Yeah. And it's kind of like leaving your mark. And I honestly think that you're going to get a chance to get to exactly where you're going to get. I mean, you're a humble dude, and this is something that people can actually appreciate. You know, when someone's able to see how genuine, and let me tell y'all, this dude is 100% all authentic. Ain't nothing fake about this dude. It's all real. And for that, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This is me, Jeremy Albert J. Ticker, SportsNationCa.com with my man, Peter Kid Chocolate. We appreciate the time, man.
Shout out that Twitter real quick.
Let's go ahead and get that Twitter name in there.
Let's shout out my Jordans.
Let's get it.
All right. But y'all can get me at the Kid Chocolate, at Kid Chocolate on Twitter. All right, let me start over. Let's go to my website, www.thekidchocolate.com. I got links to all my Twitter and all my Instagram and all my Facebook. Y'all can get me there. But again, it's Kid Chocolate on Twitter, at Kid Chocolate, as well on Instagram. And I'm just letting y'all know I'm working very hard for y'all to be able to represent me proudly, and I represent the fans proudly. So y'all just keep, like I said, go to www.thekidchocolate.com. Hit my Instagram, hit my Twitter, hit my Facebook. Hit that swag store up and buy some of them shirts, Team Kid Chocolate. And y'all represent me proudly. I'm doing the same for y'all. Thank y'all for definitely what you call it. Coming over here and making sure y'all get some of this love that I got going around over here.
It's a pleasure, man. We actually appreciate it. And no doubt, man.